In 2009, a 15-year-old boy named Michael Carter was led into a courtroom in handcuffs. He wasn't a gang member, nor a troubled teen. He was a skinny high schooler who loved drawing comic book heroes. But that didn't matter. A frightened witness said the robber wore a red hoodie. Michael owned one. That was all it took to brand him guilty. An elderly shopkeeper had been beaten and robbed near Michael's neighborhood. Police needed someone to blame. Michael was nearby, poor and black. They pulled him off the street. No fingerprints, no DNA, no weapon recovered. Yet at trial, the prosecutor told the jury Michael was a dangerous youth. His court-appointed lawyer, overworked and underprepared, never brought up the alibi that Michael's mother and little sister could testify to, that he was home watching cartoons at the time of the robbery. Within 3 days, the jury convicted him of armed robbery and assault. He was sentenced to 15 years in prison. Prison devoured his teenage life. He turned 16 behind concrete walls. 17 passed without cake or candles. At 18, when his friends were graduating high school, Michael was learning to survive fights in the yard. He wrote letters home, sketching superheroes in the margins. One day, I'll be free. But his appeals failed one after the other. Judges dismissed his petitions with the same line, overwhelming evidence of guilt. Michael whispered to himself at night, "What evidence?" There was never any evidence. The fight to prove his innocence. Nearly 8 years later, his case caught the attention of a university Innocence Project. A team of young lawyers dug into the trial records. What they found was staggering. Witnesses had been pressured to identify Michael. Police showed his photo multiple times before the lineup. Inconsistencies in testimonies had been ignored. The case began to look like what it always was, a rush to convict a poor boy who couldn't defend himself. But justice moved slowly. 4 years, every motion was denied. Michael stayed behind bars, growing into adulthood while hope slipped further away. The twist came when another man, already in prison for a string of robberies, confessed. He described the shopkeeper's store with precise details. The cash box hidden under the counter, the broken hinge on the back door, things only the real culprit would know. Suddenly, Michael's name appeared in newspapers. Wrongfully convicted teen. The public rallied. Donations poured in. Activists amplified his story. In 2021, after nearly 12 years in prison, Michael walked out a free man. His mother sobbed into his chest. His little sister, once a child, now a grown woman, wrapped her arms around him. Reporters asked him how it felt. His answer cut through the cameras. "I'm free, but my youth is gone. You can't give me back 15. The state offered him compensation, as if money could erase stolen birthdays, stolen education, and stolen innocence. Officials called it a victory of justice. But Michael knew the truth. Now, Michael speaks to schools and lawmakers, warning them, "I wasn't the first, and I won't be the last. There are still kids locked away for crimes they never did. Until they're free, none of us are."